Will Alexander Volkanovski become a double champion in the UFC, or will Islam Makhachev make his first successful title defense? See who fighters are picking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
For sure, I think so. Right now, I don't see anybody who can stop him in the division. In this moment, we will see. Maybe next year someone, arise and try to beat him. But for now, that's what he does in Oliveira. I think nobody can stop him right now.
I got to go with the champ, man.
I would make Makhachev the favorite for sure if I was the odds makers.
I think Islam. I think everything is set up for Islam to win. Other than the fact that they're fighting in Australia, it seems like all gears are towards Islam winning it, and I think he'll work hard enough to make it happen.
Yeah, that's another one. It's tough to bet against Alexander Volkanovski, but just stylistically, it seems like Islam Makhachev could probably take down anyone in the 155-pound division. Volkanovski being a little bit smaller, it's just going to be tough to fight Islam and be able to avoid those takedowns. So I'm going to go with Islam, but I think a lot of people are counting out Volkanovski. He did a good job defending takedowns against other guys that are high-level wrestlers, but just going up a weight class against that good of a dominant wrestler, I think Islam is going to be able to take him down and smother him.
Islam, just because he's bigger, I think he's just going to smush him. It's not going to be a very exciting fight.
Bro, I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't like betting against Islam. Those dudes are different. When they get on top of you, it's clearly fucking different. I like Volk. I said it whenever I said it back International Fight Week whenever he beat Max Holloway. That was the eye opener, and that was it for me. To me, he's the pound for pound best. And I gotta go with that. I gotta go with that. My gut and everything telling me that he's the pound for pound best. He's fast. I don't think Islam's ever fought anybody that fast. Just because he's smaller. Smaller dudes sometimes can be harder to grapple because it's harder to keep a hand on them, and they have really small, good, strong frames. Yeah, I think Volk can get up and keep it, stay moving, stay light on his feet, striking, and walk him into some traps and clock him, start ring his bell a few times, especially early. I can see Volk, but I could also see Islam getting on top of him and him not getting up. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a toss up for me, but I'm probably leaning towards Volk though.
This might sound. I'm going with Volk, man. I'm going bald Volk, man. You can't count that dude out. I mean, I know he's gonna go up a weight, but I don't know. I feel like he might do something. You know what I mean? That dude's tough. He's made different, and I mean, he was a bigger guy originally before, so I don't know. I'm gonna go wild and just say Volk.
Wow, I can't believe you're doing this to me. This fight is so hard to pick because if you look at the form that Islam Makhachev looked in his last fight, it was immaculate. Like from striking to wrestling, obviously, and grappling is out of this world. But his striking was really surprising a lot of people. I actually watched him close in the build-up to the Charles Oliveira fight. And I honestly told everybody, listen, I don't think we should start with stand-up. Everybody was like, stand-up. Charles Oliveira is going to just destroy him. I said, I looked at his preparation, all the videos that he posted, and like just the footage and stuff that got out of him, his striking training. I said, he looks better than ever. And in the fight, that showed. He looked like the bigger man. His striking was incredibly good. But when it comes to the striking of Alexander Volkanovski, he outstrikes a Max Holloway. So good luck competing with that. Then, yes, when it hits the deck, Islam Makhachev is the better grappler, 100%. But the big question is going to be, has trained with Volkanovski before, Tiger Muay Thai. And the big thing with him is if you get the entry on a short guy, getting the entry on a short guy is extremely hard. And get that entry to keep him down. Is that going to be a possibility? Because I believe that's going to be the winning factor in that fight. But I'm going to go 50-50 on that one. I'm not sure. Luckily, I have no idea. I can't call it yet. I haven't given enough thought. I haven't watched enough video, but that's a 50-50 fight for me.
Probably Volkanovski. I will say Islam Makhachev. Makhachev is more strong, more physical.
Islam, no question.
Golly, that's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one. I'd be interested to see if the wrestling, like if he's able to incorporate his wrestling as well on Volk. Volk's got that such a low center of gravity. You know, I think it may be a little tougher to take down, and he's got way better striking. I'm going Volk, man. I'm going Volk. Let's go.
Come on, baby, Volk all day. One, he's gonna outstrike him, and he's gonna defend takedowns and get up when he gets taken down. He's gonna end up in some sticky situations, but you know he's a slippery motherfucker, so he's gonna get out. You know, I felt him before. I've seen him grapple, and he is. You know, Islam's a real problem. You know what I'm saying? Like he's someone where I feel like unless you're a better wrestler than him, then you know you probably have a hard time beating him, but if you're not a better wrestler than him, someone like Volk is like because you know he's small, but you know he's fast, and so it's like now when Islam's shooting on him, he's gonna have to get even lower than he's used to getting. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be like shooting on Charles Oliveira. You know what I'm saying? Shooting on a guy who's the same height as you. You're shooting on a guy who's smaller than you. So if he gets into his hips, you know, in theory, it should be easier to take him down, but it's gonna be harder to get to his hips in the first place. And Volk's a strong dude, so. You know, I'm very excited to see that one. I'm excited to see what Volk's pull up, what he pulls out of his bag, because every fight, you know, it just gets crazier and crazier.